This is Division 2, match number 12, and we are coming to you live from Vision Cricket Centre in Sharjah. The game up next is between Rasasi and the Expendables. This was the first game of Division 2, and now these two teams will be playing against each other. The last time they met, Rasasi won that game, and I think it's time for the Expendables to draw that score against Rasasi. Who will win this game? Well, time will tell, but right now let's head along the sidelines where we've got Abdul Rahman with the two captains for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Toss Time, game number 12 today. And it's between Rasasi and the Expendables. I've got the captain of Rasasi, Rashid, on my left, the match referee, Mr. Shiju, and Adil Farooq, the captain of Expendables. And it's the home team that's going to flip the coin. Head is the call.
And it is tails.
Well, Mr. Adil Farooq has lost his fifth toss. Rasasi, you won the toss. What will you be doing?
We'd like to bat first.
Any particular reason, especially after the first game?
Yeah, we were trying to look at different options to chase and see how the team does, but I think we've been batting well first, so that's the plan.
And we've seen you're not bowling a lot. Is there a plan to come in and bowl a lot of overs today?
Yeah, definitely. I think there was a miscalculation. Should have bowled more the second over as well, but it didn't work according to plan. But we'll bowl more.
Any team changes?
Just one change. Fahad Butt is out and Rahman Gul is in.
I wish you all the best. Well, Adil Farooq, fifth toss in a row you've lost. You have to try something at home.
That's the problem. Nothing is happening at home. The thing is, it's just luck. Today we changed the coin and I have a habit of calling heads. And, at sevens and other tournaments, I've been winning the toss. It's just one of those things, it's just happening. And I don't think the toss matters, as long as I said the same thing in the previous one. We missed, a couple of catches and a couple of overs were really bad. 19 runs by Furkan and 26 runs by Ayaz. That changed the match. Still, with, giving away around 40 runs in those 2 overs, we managed to bring them down to the last over.
Are you happy to chase in this game?
I'm happy to do anything, mate, as long as also because there's moisture, it will make a bit of a difference, because batting second the ball will skid on, so it'll come onto your bat as well, because I'm seeing a lot of spin right now.
Any changes in the team?
Yeah, unfortunately we don't have Ramesh Shehzad today because of the incident that happened in the last game. So Imran has come in his place. The rest of the team is fine.
Well, wish you all the best. Do well. Well, there you have it. The news from the centre is Rasasi has won the toss and has decided to bat first.
Right, so the news from the centre is Rasasi electing to bat first. Just the right time to introduce my partner in the comm box. It is Mudassir. Mudassir, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Shoaib. And talking about the lineups, they are going with the same. There's only one change. I think Rahman Gul comes in place of Faizan Sheikh. Still solid looking Rasasi, Syed Maqsood, and dependent on Abdul Malik and Adnan Khan.
Yes, and looking at the Expendables, there's a forced change as Ramesh Shehzad misses out tonight, and in place of him, it is Imran who's been brought into that playing 11. Otherwise, it looks like a very solid playing 11 for both the sides. Rasasi, winning the toss earlier, have decided to bat first, and I think that's a good call. What do you think about that, Mudassir?
I think they should have gone for the chase, because there's a due factor coming in, and anything below 100 is easy chaseable. And looking at the points table, after the last game's win, Z Game Strikers moved to the top position with 8 points. Cool Boys on the second position with 6 points. Now Rasasi needs to grab those 2 points to move to that second position, but the run rate is better for Cool Boys, 3.24.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting contest, this one, Rasasi versus the Expendables, Division 2, match number 12. Both the sides have got some really good players to look out for. Junze Bisar, the keeper, who's also have a role to play with the bat, as the two explosive opening batters for Rasasi come out to the middle. Adnan Khan, who played really well in that first innings, first game of the evening, in fact. and with him is Syed Maqsood, who both like to play the aggressive role. They've got the ability to hit the ball long and far, and you can expect some fireworks from these two batters when they are out there in the middle.
Of Rasasi, Mohammad Rashid will be expecting a lot of runs from these two hard-hitting batters. And talking about Syed Maqsood, 4 innings, 115. Look at that strike rate of 205 and 71 best.
That's a good total in a 10-over format. Meanwhile, Adnan Khan also, look at that strike rate for him, 230 and a best of 50. So Rasasi, if they want to start well, these two will have to fire for Rasasi, especially in the power play overs. Mohammad Ayaz will be opening the bowling for the Expendables. And he's got a very high economy. We'll have to correct that. Definitely has the skill and the ability to get some early damage against Rasasi, get a few wickets. That's the field setup of packed offside. Here we go, ball number 1. Good length right onto the stumps. Has been played towards the third. Will get a single and he'll be off the mark.
And it's a no ball. We need to check whether it's because of that overstepping or because of the fielders inside the ring. Good thing is Adnan Khan will be facing that free hit. He has scored that 49 odd runs in the previous match. Was unable to win the match for his team. Misery continues for Ayaz Khan, overstepping this time. The very first delivery of this match, winning the toss, opting to bat first, Rasasi. Here comes Ayaz. Straight away making room for himself and inside edge racing towards the deep fine leg. First boundary from the blade of Adnan Khan. Very attacking batsman Adnan Khan. Though there was fielder station for Wad Ghaffur, but the ball travelled like a bullet, passing him. A good start for Rasasi. They'll be eyeing at around 110, 115. Straight away there's a change in the field. The deep third comes up.
Two men out on the boundary ropes on the leg side, while Adnan decides to go on the off. Beautiful hit using his feet. He's cleared the extra cover boundary by a big margin, and that hot form of Adnan Khan continues in this game as well.
And the poor form of Ayaz also continues here. A nice looking shot, making room for himself, heaved over extra cover. A boundary and a maximum to Adnan Khan. 2 deliveries, 12 runs. They're charging on the experienced Ayaz Khan.
Has to get it right, the line and the length. Beautiful hit, but straight to the fielder. That was hit hard. That went like a rocket, blazing the grass. Good fielding. A dot ball from Mohammad Ayaz. Didn't deserve to be a dot ball because it was hit nice and clean.
And definitely lucky, I would say, the bowler here. Nicely driven by Adnan Khan, but unable to find that gap. Looking good out in the middle. Adnan Khan comes in. Ayaz Khan, a bit expensive.
Good shot ball. Well directed as well. Now, is it given 1 for the over? Should be. Nicely bowled. Some good carry as well for Ayaz on this wicket, which is a good sign, and which is something really pleasing to the eye as a fast bowler. If you can get that bounce on a wicket like this, I think Mohammad Ayaz has done well. Back-to-back dot balls. 12 runs already in the over, but 2 more deliveries to go.
time a slow delivery and poor cricket overall. First, they denied that single. Syed Maqsood not at all interested, and a fumble by Fawad Ghafoor resulting in that single. Not at all happy Fawad Ghafoor. An easy run given away. They need to get rid of these two batters. Known for hitting those big sixes. Syed Maqsood and Adnan Khan doing wonders for Rasasi.
Well bowled, very well bowled by Mohammad Ayaz. Gets that wicket. That is the length, that is the line you need to be bowling. And Mohammad Ayaz gets it right on the last ball of the over. The timber has been disturbed, and Syed Maqsood, the danger man, will have to walk back.
Nicely bowled. Just coming in to Syed Maqsood and found the gap between bat and pad. Middle stumps goes flying. Wicket number 1 goes down for Rasasi. Syed Maqsood walks back after making just 1 run, 13 for 1. Furqan Shafi will be bowling the second over, 4 innings, just a wicket to his name. And 9.07 is the economy. Adnan Khan will be facing for the first time Furqan. Straight away, heaved over, deep extra cover. There's a chase by the fielder. And a very good effort. Definitely saving a couple of runs for his team.
That's a good effort. Very well done. Imran, the fielder. In fact, oh well, we'll have to check that again, I think. Or no, I think it's all right. Yeah, let's look at that in the replay. That angle will give us a clear picture if it was a clean save or not. Slowly, we need to look at the leg when the ball is in contact. Yeah, that's a good save. That's a good save. Very well done. Dancing down the track, Adnan Khan trying to get close to the ball, but the movement in the air from Furqan doesn't get any connection whatsoever. Adnan, and another dot ball.
This lad has played many games together. Junze Bisar, Fawad Ghafoor, Adnan Khan. This time heave towards the mid-wicket, just a single. Definitely we'll be having a good match to watch tonight. It's Rasasi versus the Expendables. And they have promoted Abdul Hafiz. It's coming at number 1. Another hard-hitting batter.
Yes, he's been promoted with a mission. His idea has to be to try and maximize the power play overs.
It's always nice to have Shoaib besides you.
Thank you, Mudassir. The pleasure is all mine, as always.
There's always a chance of learning new things from you, Shoaib.
Well, it's my pleasure that I can be of any help. Also learning through the process. And it's just a great opportunity for all of us, Mudassir, to be a part of this wonderful tournament, fan code DCC X10, which is brought to us and everyone by ITW and Pacific Star Sports. Great initiative by the Dubai Cricket Council, Mr. Amin Farooq, and all the members of the council. Oh, beautiful shot. Just look at that. Absolutely wonderful batting from this man, Abdul Hafiz Afridi, using his wrists and just clearing it over mid-on for 4.
Nicely played by Hafiz Afridi. Stand and deliver. It was all about the using your wrist and the timing. 20 for 1. Abdul Hafiz Afridi opens his account with a boundary. It will be interesting to see whether they will use Fawad Ghafoor in the bowling or not. This time making room for himself. Once again, brilliantly fielded. He has been brilliant throughout the couple of overs for the Expendables. Over number 2 gone. 21 for 1.
Fahad Al-Hashmi, the new man in for the Expendables, ex-UAE cricketer, and now looks like a model. He's got some really good arms. Gets the ball to swing in the air, big appeal, but no, that the impact is outside off. Fahad Al-Hashmi, very excited, very animated.
Something different kind of appeal from Fahad Al-Hashmi. It's been interesting to see the replay. Pitching clearly outside the off stump and definitely hitting his glove. A brilliant decision by the umpire.
Yeah, that's right. Some part of the glove was also involved. Beautiful hit, beautiful hit. That first ball did not anticipate the swing, Abdul Hafiz Afridi, but on that occasion, just waited for that ball and he slammed it straight down the ground for 4.
This is the safest place where you can send the ball. I think it's a maximum.
Yeah, it's gone for a 6. That's how well it was timed. And a fresh pair of gloves for Abdul Hafiz Afridi. Some work to do for Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Though he has retired a couple of years back, but still maintaining his fitness. Nice to see Adil Farooq, Fahad Al-Hashmi coming back and playing this tournament. A full toss delivery, nicely played towards the deep fine leg ball, racing towards the fence. He's scoring the runs very quickly for his team. Moves to 15 of just 6 deliveries. Score moves to 31.
That's a poor delivery from Fahad and rightly punished by Abdul Hafiz. Can't be bowling there, especially to somebody like Abdul Hafiz. Has to pitch the ball. Yeah, there is a lot of dew. You can see the towels coming out, so it's not easy to grip the ball.
this is the reason I was shocked why he opted to bat first. Because in the match, in the second innings, it will be tough for Rasasi bowlers to grip the ball.
Well, to be honest, Mudassir, the dew is going to be there for both the innings, so it's going to be difficult. It's not going to change much. That's well bowled. That's very well bowled. That's much better. You need to pitch the ball, and you need to pitch it in the right areas. I think the decision of batting first comes because they were not comfortable chasing in the previous game. That's gone high up in the air now. Who wants it? This is a very important catch. Somebody will have to take it. Nobody is going to take that catch because nobody could reach there in time. Well, you have to take those chances, Mudassir.
It was miles up in the air. Fielder coming all the way from long on, but unable to reach. Survives Hafiz Afridi. Trying to go over the long on. A slower delivery by Fahad. Good comeback after conceding that maximum and a boundary. Last delivery of this over. Played straight down by Adnan Khan. Ball racing towards the fence. Ayaz Khan comes into play. Brilliant piece of fielding.
That's very well done. Saved a boundary. Expensive over. 12 of it, Fahad. Maqsood out for a single, and now there's a partnership between Adnan and Hafiz. 3 overs, 33 for 1. Tawqir, apologies, it's Furqan who's come into the attack. Oh, beautifully hit. That's powerfully hit. No chance for Fahad Al-Hashmi to even bend and stop that. That's how fast it crossed the ropes. What great power this young man has, Adnan Khan. Beautiful hit. Absolutely wonderful.
What a nice looking shot. It went like a lightning towards Fahad Al-Hashmi. Started off well after losing Syed Maqsood. Almost going with 12 per over. Adnan moves to 19. Furqan into his second over. This time going on the back foot, a top edge. High up in the air. Fielder coming down. Once again, he has been put down.
That was a catch that should have been taken. Another chance, another life for Adnan Khan. That's not good. That's not great. You need to take those catches if you want to win games. Now this is a life, and how costly is this going to be for the Expendables? They need to take their catches, and I'm sure the skipper Adil Farooq will not be happy with that effort. You have to feel for Furqan. Big heave. It's gone towards the square leg. They're looking for 2 and will get them comfortably in the end.
It has been ages since I have seen Adnan Khan going for that second run. Went into the deep. Furqan has been so far bowled brilliantly. Gave away just 15 and a couple of chances for put down in his bowling. This time making room for himself. Played towards the deep extra cover. This time they have the protection. Imran Sheikh.
Furkan has bowled well in the context. Created a chance, hasn't got a wicket. But Rasasi, they look to be in a very good position right now. They will want to capitalize on that. And Adnan Khan, Abdul Hafiz, both these batters will have to play deep. Now for the Expendables, it's a matter of a wicket from here on. If they can get a wicket, if they can break this partnership, a few quiet overs, and they'll be back in the game.
And it will be interesting to see when the captain will bring the leggy Fawad Ghafoor. He has that knack of getting the wickets for his team.
Swing and a miss from Adnan. That was in his zone. Just a tad bit late on the shot. Yeah, the ball had already crossed the bat. Normally he's very quick and very strong down the zone, down the track and towards that long on, long off. Missed on that occasion. A dot ball, one more ball to go. In swinging delivery, nicely bowled, a good ball to end the over. And that's the end of the fourth over. Rasasi after 4 overs, 42 for 1. Mohammad Ayaz, 13 runs and a wicket for him. It could have been even more. Furkan Shafi creating an opportunity. That catch was dropped. Fahad Al Hashmi, half a chance. The fielder couldn't get there in time. 4 overs, 42 for 1. It's Zishan Durrani. 8 wickets for him in 4 innings. Economy, look at that. And an average of 6.5. Brilliant numbers. Those. He's the one who's been performing on a consistent basis for the Expendables. Hasn't given away runs, has taken wickets. And they'll expect a similar performance from him tonight. He's got the knack of taking wickets. That's the field setting for him. A long on, a mid-wicket, and a square leg on the boundary ropes. 4 men inside the circle on the offside.
Nicely started by Zishan. Slow in the air, trying to heave over mid-wicket, just a single. So far the partnership has been working really nice for Rasasi, Abdul Hafiz and Adnan Khan in the middle. After losing Syed Maqsood cheaply, a partnership has been building up between these two batters. That too, very quickly they are scoring the runs. 4.1 overs, 43 for 1. The leggy Zishan has been introduced. So far he has been brilliant in the tournament. 4 innings, 8 wickets to his name.
Catches the call. Nobody's going to catch that because that ball has sailed over the ropes. There was never a catch. There was never an opportunity. That's absolutely magnificent hitting from Abdul Hafiz.
Where was the fielder? Flighted delivery and played straight over the bowlers. The long on fielder was just a spectator over there. Ayaz, brilliant piece of batting. 114, number 6 in this tournament so far. Abdul Hafiz moves to 25 of 11 deliveries, looking dangerous, coming down the track. Poor cricket by Abdul Hafiz and the smart thinking by the bowler. At last, he has something to do. The wicket-keeper, Junze Bisar. Brilliant glove work.
Oh yes, and Zishan Durrani. Well, the experienced Zishan bowls it short and well kept by Junze Bisar. Abdul Hafiz Afridi, yes, he must be disappointed. After that 6, wanted to go for another big hit, and that's the end of the innings for Abdul Hafiz Afridi. Out after scoring 25 of 12. and Rasasi are 49 for 2. Abdul Malik, the new man for Rasasi, 49 for 2. 3 more deliveries to go in this over of Zishan. First ball, big hit. Catch it is the call. Will take it. Fahad Al Hashmi won't drop that. Back-to-back wickets for Zishan Durrani, and that promotion for Abdul Malik, since he was a left-hander, hasn't worked for Rasasi. Wanted to go big, finds the fielder at long on. Fahad Al Hashmi does the rest. Wicket number 3 down, and the Expendables are back in the game. Out for a golden duck, Abdul Malik. Rasasi 49 for 3. Change in the voices in the com box. It's going to be Ahmed Khwaja with Abdur Rahman Tariq.
Thank you very much, Shoaib and Mudassir. So a bit of a mini collapse here for Rasasi. New batter coming in is Safir Tariq, usually a wicket-keeper batter. 19 runs in the tournament, brilliant strike rate. And Abdur Rahman, they desperately need a partnership here.
Oh yeah, a collapse, and 2 batsmen they didn't want to lose very quickly, especially Abdul Malik sent up the order to bat against the leggy. And first ball right into the hands of Fahad Al Hashmi.
Yeah, he's got bucket-like hands. He's not going to miss that one. Zishan Durrani has been outstanding throughout the fan code DCC X10 Division 2. Oh, fishing at that one. There was a slip in place. He gets massive amounts of turn.
And the best part about that is he doesn't flight that delivery, bowls it at pace. As you said, look at that ball turn. Very well kept there by Junzeb.
Absolutely tailor-made, perfect for wide ball cricket these days. The trend is to have that big wrist spinner in your side. Nicely worked away, and it's a bit of a misfield. Well, that will frustrate him, but that's a brilliant over. 50 up for Rasasi for the loss of 3 wickets.
Good going. Speedo. स्पीडो वहां से क्या लेगा थोड़ा जल्दी करेंगे 1 ओवर पीछे क्विक गाइस क्विक स्पीडो
Fawad Ghafoor, another leggy coming into the attack. 4 wickets for him in the tournament. Economy rate slightly on the higher side, Abdur Rahman.
Well, you're talking about Zishan Durrani, and Fawad Ghafoor is the polar opposite of Zishan when it comes to bowling leg spin. Loopy delivery, slow in the air. He will get turned. But as you can see with that economy rate, if he starts getting hit for runs, he get hit for plenty.
Well, he bowled an absolute beauty in the previous match. Bowled a batter around the legs. reminiscent of the great Shane Keith Warne. And the physique is similar as well.
Yeah. When Shane Warne was banned for about 2 years, that's exactly what he looked like.
Dragged onto the leg side. Oh, a misfield. Well, he should have known that the ball was going to break off the surface, and that foxed him.
Well, we didn't hear the keeper say "ghumegi," but as you know, on the leg spinner, if you sweep the ball hard, as you said, just turns away from the fielder. There you can see, right there, back turn, and he's overrun that. Very poor fielding.
I think that was Prateek out there at deep square leg. Silly boundary to concede. You've had the pressure on the batters. Safir Tariq looking to be aggressive. Oh, is there a direct hit here? Drama. It's a massive appeal, and they forced the leg umpire to go upstairs.
Oh, Zishan Durrani. He's everywhere. And Junzeb has given it out.
Well, if we're all in agreement, why even bother asking? But we will. Let's take a look here. Inside edge, squeezed away to fine leg. Brilliant fielding by Zishan Durrani. Pick up and quick release underarm. And, well, the bat is in the air. Adnan Khan. Oh, this is close. One more frame. He's in. He's in. The technique was wrong, but he made it in time.
Well, he's very lucky there, Adnan. He is very lucky. That was very poor technique, as you said. Should have dragged the bat from the beginning and just about plonked it, as they say. This will give a very good angle as well on when he brought that bat down.
Yeah, just in the nick of time. Zishan Durrani with a very enthusiastic appeal. But I think the green light should be going up here.
Well, the one thing is for sure, they're very lucky Junzeb is not the umpire. He had given it out and he was not even looking at it. He's not even looking at the ball, Junzeb, and he's given it out.
He must have a drone cam up or something. Yeah, he wasn't even looking at it. Well, at least you know your keeper is giving you full moral support, even if he can't see what's happening. Fantastic stuff. Entertaining game. And it's been given the green signal. So Adnan Khan continues on his merry way.
Well, they're enjoying the cricket, all of them. The Expendables and the Rasasi boys. A lot of chirp, a lot of noise outside.
Yeah, you can certainly see he's in Adnan Khan's ear. Trying to put him off his game. Off that multicolored bat. Pink, white, red, all sorts of shades on it. Has he been painting with it?
Well, that bat belongs to a certain Liam Dawson.
Well, there you go. Former Islamabad United leg spinner pulled away. And that's a monster hit. Too short, too slow. And Adnan Khan swiveled on it.
Well, he's picked it up from his ankles here. That's the power of the man. Look how low that bounce was. And he's backed himself to go over square leg for a maximum.
Yeah, the two big lads taking on each other. That was a mighty hit indeed. Like you mentioned, off his ankles. Prateek, well, he's had to go across to our neighbors to fetch the ball. Working hard in the background. Good for them. Wonderful carnival atmosphere here at the Vision Cricket Centre tonight.
Yeah, 4 games going on, including ours. So a lot of cricket happening here.
Yeah, the UAE really is abuzz with cricket all over the region. It's an off spinner this time. And towards deeper wicket, it drops in front of the fielder. And to make matters worse, he's let it trickle through for a boundary.
Well, there wasn't a catch, but you have to do better to stop that ball from going for 4. Very poor effort in the field. I think they need to look at those two fielders at deep mid-wicket and square leg and maybe change one of them. They're having a torrid time there.
Yeah, Adil Farooq will be frustrated with this. Now, the current run rate has just ticked above 10. In fact, it's almost 11. So they're looking on target for a big score.
Yes.
Well left. 65 for 3 at the end of 6. And Fawad Ghafoor, well, he looks in a surly mood.
power play? Bolo, no? I didn't hear it. That's why. Power play. Power play.
Optional power play taken. Good tactics here from Rasasi. As long as Adnan Khan is belting the ball all over the place, why not back him? And Mohammad Ayaz coming back into the attack. Their lead left arm pacer. And you can see literally day by day his fitness is improving, Abdurrahman.
Oh, yeah, and he was very disappointed about the performance a couple of days back. Holds himself to very high standards, but the more he plays, as you said, the more rhythm he'll get. That's the field then. A deep extra cover, long off. And I think they've got deep fine leg. Very interesting this.
Let's see how it goes for Ayaz. Got a wicket to his name already. Flicked away. Over square leg. He was in the circle. And the deep mid wicket, well, that's a very poor effort. It has to be said, Abdurrahman.
Well, I'll tell you what. Safir Tariq will breathe a sigh of relief. He likes pace on the ball.
Beautiful lofted shot there. Well, not really a chance there. Perhaps I'm being harsh. Why does he have a deep mid wicket instead of the orthodox square leg? I really don't understand. He needs to make that adjustment in the field.
I'm still counting the field as... Yeah, he's got a deep square... Yeah, deep mid wicket. And then he's got a long off and a deep cover. Very interesting field placing this.
Oh, big swish across the line. Pace on from Ayaz. Well, it's interesting because it doesn't make sense. Why do you have your mid off? Why do you have your mid on up? Your long off back, your deep mid wicket back. What kind of message are you sending to the batter here?
Well, if you're bowling full outside off stump, there's no way the batsman is able to drag it towards square leg. If it anything, it'll go to long on a mid wicket. So yeah, I'd like to choose the word interesting, but I think you're spot on by saying it doesn't make a lot of sense.
But they will be relieved that Safir Tariq is on strike, not Adnan. He'd certainly capitalize on these field placements. Short ball gone up. Fine leg will not catch up to it. And it's another streaky boundary to Safir.
Well, if the plan was to bowl short, then you get a fine leg and square leg and bring that extra cover fielder in. And Ayaz again in his second over, just losing the plot. A short delivery is a good bouncer. But he's got in a boundary, and a crucial boundary, Safir Tariq.
Yeah, no chance for the fine leg there at all. Sending mixed signals to his captain. They need to put them in the orthodox positions. Once again, that run rate going along swimmingly. And Rasasi fighting for their lives to break into the top two. This time he's nailed it down the ground. Watch out, cameraman.
Well, I'll tell you what, that ball has hit the middle of the bat. That is probably the best connection of any batsman we've seen today. What a hit against Mohammad Ayaz.
Well, I'm hearing on our feedback that that was very, very close to our cameraman. He might have been diving for cover. Credit to him.
Well done, lads. Well done.
Get them helmets there, Director Shahid. Man, that was close. Safir Tariq, be careful. Aim it a bit higher or a bit lower. He's gone to 20 off just 9.
He's racing along now. Again, very good decision to take that floating power play with Safir Tariq and Adnan Khan there.
This time drilled straight but along the carpet. And it's a 4. Safir Tariq cashing in the power play.
Oh, and again, I'm scratching my head there. That extra cover fielder is bothering me now because he's hitting straight. Get your long off and long on. Although I don't think anyone would have stopped that. Like a tracer bullet.
Brilliant batting by Safir. 240 strike rate. And he's allowed Adnan Khan to just chillax for a bit. 18 runs off the over. All in big, even numbers. And Ayaz looks shaken. This time it's the splice of the bat. But they'll still take a long one. Oh, misfield by Zishan Durrani. 84 for 3. Productive power play over for Rasasi.
On the batting card, Maqsood failing today. 1 of 2 deliveries. Hafiz was looking good. 25 of 12. Abdul Malik sent up to face the leggy. Just the 1 ball. And Safir Tariq, well, he's enjoyed himself in that last over against Ayaz.
There you can see it in the background. A lot of buzz about. But it's all about the fan code DCC X10 tonight. And it's a very cloudy, gloomy evening here. Plenty of fog. And of course, these wonderful pictures have been brought to you by ITW and Pacific Star Sports. Take a look at that. Getting very, very foggy here. That means that water in the air is settling on the outfield as well. And that dew factor is wreaking havoc, Abdur Rahman.
Yeah, and Adil Farooq did mention in the toss he doesn't mind chasing because the dew is only going to get worse. So if I'm Rasasi, well, I need to get to that 120 mark at least.
Yeah, you need that cushion for sure. Well said, well observed. Adil Farooq, former vice captain of the UAE national team and the captain of the Expendables, taking responsibility down the leg side. And it will require a man of his tremendous caliber and experience to come and step in this pressure scenario.
And the best part is he backs himself. No matter what the situation, he'll come into bat when they need it. He'll come into bowl when they need it. His fast bowlers, well, they've disappointed to say the least. So he's coming to bowl the 8th over. That's a crunch over, 8, 9, 10. Probably see 2 overs from him.
Yeah, can he break the scoring pattern here? Swipe towards mid-wicket. And there is a fielder. Oh, Ayaz, well, he seems to be caught in his own thoughts since getting hammered in that final over.
Once you've had a pour over with the ball, as you said, you're thinking about it again and again. Well, it's done and dusted. You're not coming to bowl again, that's for sure. Focus on the field.
Really want to see him get back to his previous levels. Was one of the outstanding left-arm fast bowlers in the UAE. Beautiful action, late swing. He had it all. Just needs to regain his self-confidence and his fitness.
And it all comes from match fitness. You have to play matches regularly. Have a couple of days off, that's fine. Get into the nets as well.
Picked up, launched over mid-wicket. Adnan Khan does not care about reputations tonight.
And he's setting a reputation for himself as well. 38 of 18, followed by that 49 that he scored in the first game today. So he's enjoying himself here at the Vision Cricket Centre.
Picked it up off its length and absolutely blitzed it over mid-wicket. That's a big shot. 38 of 18. He's well within sight of a well-deserved half-century. If he can get there, though. Length, but it's been sliced in the air. Who's going to take it? Oh, nicely done. Very nicely done, Prateek. And Adil Farooq, the man of the moment, gets the big fish.
He's not bothered. After that 6, again going for that slightly shorter delivery, but crossing the seam. And it's a big, big wicket. Adnan Khan was having a lot of fun.
Banged into the pitch. It just got stuck there. Mistimed the lofted shot. And that was a pressure catch taken there by Prateek. But a fabulous knock from the big unit, Adnan Khan. 38 of 19. And that was a very important scalp. 92 for 4. Rahman Gul coming in at number 6. That strike rate is well below his standards. But he's just the man you want to come in this situation, Abdur Rahman.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, medium pacer bowling. Oh, he's hit it in the air. 2 fielders converging under it. But he's going to land right in the gap. Perfect. from Rahman Gul.
Incredible moment. Somehow nobody could get there and they've run to deep in his crease. It went vertical and nowhere else. Didn't even break the inner ring.
Well, if we were playing in Melbourne, that would have hit the roof of the Marvel Stadium.
Well, Shan Masood did it. Perhaps Rahman Gul can too. But it's been a very good over from Adil Farooq so far. Using his nous and experience. Yorker flicked into the gap for 4.
A lot of bottom hand. If you see how Rahman Gul grips that bat, it's very low and very hard. And that's why when he flicks that ball, it's a hard hit. Good boundary this.
Good old-fashioned tennis ball technique. And yeah, he's gripping it like an axe, not a bat. And Junzeb having a chat with him, asking him, mate, come on. How many do you want here? Let's make a deal. 98 for 4. There is going along swimmingly. 120 well within sight.
The last ball of the 8th over. And if you can get to 100 from here, the last 2 overs are going to be a lot of fun.
Bowled it wide. Smart bowling there. Gets out of a jam there, Adil Farooq. 99 on the board. 2 overs to go. Well, there you can see Mohammad Ayaz really took a pounding. 1 for 32. Furqan Shafi did an excellent job. Zishan Durrani still has 1 more over to go. And he is the one who needs to come into the attack. Fahad Al-Hashmi and Adil Farooq perhaps would be the other ones. Fawad Ghafoor got taken for a ride, so I don't expect another leggy to come in besides Zishan. And there you go. It's time for him to come in, and this is a very, very important over. If he can keep it quiet, keep them below 115, 120, I think Adil Farooq will be relatively satisfied.
2 overs, 25 probably would be the target.
Picked up, too short, and lasered straight to deep mid wicket. Safe catch in the outfield, and Rahman Gul will be kicking himself.
Oh, it was a hit me ball, but it's not easy to hit Zishan Durrani. And what a catch taken by Imran, one of the safest fielders. It was hit very hard and a very, very good catch that.
Yeah, very nicely done. It's a slippery ball out there, so Rahman Gul, short and sweet, stay at the crease. He has to head back for 7, 99 for 5. Mohammad Hassan, the new batter, in at 7. Well, I'm surprised to see him batting in that slot. He's a quality player, good strike rate. He should be in the top 4 usually. Hit straight to long off. 100 up for Rasasi. And they have exactly 10 balls to go here, Abdurrahman. What should they target?
Again, 120 I think would be the ideal scenario from here. And Mohammad Hassan, well, the problem is where does he break in into that top 4 with the likes of Maqsood and Adnan and Hafiz?
A lot of quality in this side. Beautiful delivery. Look at that fizz and spin and kick off the surface.
It's been a one-man show for the Expendables. Zishan, unplayable in almost every game so far. I think he's already the highest wicket taker for this Division 2.
Has a lovely supple wrist. Gets a lot of turn on the ball. Repeatable action. Lofted over him this time. Will be cleaned up by Ayaz. And he's really bowled a very good over. Hit the brakes. But Mohammad Hassan, he'll be looking to bring out the long levers here.
2 more deliveries. They'll be asking Zishan Durrani to get out of this over with at least 5 or 6 runs, if no more.
Oh, too short. Got away with it. Just bottom edged away. The only thing that I cannot see in his bowling is a googly. If he can develop that, he'll be a massive handful.
Already has 10 wickets in the tournament and an economy rate of 6.6 in a T10 format. Unbelievable numbers.
Well, that's the value of being a wicket taker. The best way to keep the economy right down, send the batter back. Too wide there. Might be a bit tired from his exertions. High pressure games, all of these X10 matches. You don't have much time to compute what's going on, to gather your senses. Just have to get back to your bowling mark and restart. Straight and taken. Good catch by Ayaz. And that's the fourth for Zishan Durrani.
Oh, what a spell. What a champion this man. Zishan Durrani, 9th over of the game. And he's turned it around for the Expendables. Got in the big wicket of Safir Tariq. That would mean 2 new batsmen at the crease for the last over.
Excellent low catch there by Ayaz. That'll make him feel a lot better. Good technique, good balance. And Safir, who was playing a sparkling innings, has been sent back 27 of just 15 deliveries. Good strike rate, 103 for 6.
सफारी भाई
Final over, Fahad Al Hashmi. Full toss, drill down to long on. Should only be one. Well, every single ball is an event right now, Abdurrahman.
Yeah. Full toss and just momentum. The game is about momentum, and right now the momentum is with the Expendables. Can Usman Munir get a couple of boundaries here and shift it back to Rasasi?
Well, I'd think about the scoop or the paddle. Or the swiped away towards deep cover. There is protection. And they're not going to run on a throw. That's a very good throw. Mishandled. Well, those are soft runs given away.
Father Hashmi will be very disappointed. Junzeb apologizes to the fielder. It was a poor throw. You don't want to land that ball on that matting.
Well, he's not wearing a lid against Fahad Al Hashmi. Will he take offense to that?
No, they're good friends. I don't think Fadil Hashmi will.
So a bouncer is coming.
Yeah, a beamer maybe, but I don't think Fadil Hashmi will bowl a bouncer.
It's the leg cutter, lofted and taken. Mohammad Ayaz. He's taking everything within his grasp now.
And the good thing is they have the right fielders in the right place. Mohammad Ayaz back at long on from the other end as well. And this is a good catch, a pressure catch taken in a big wicket here for Fahad Al Hashmi.
Well, they have completely reversed the momentum of this game. Safir Tariq and Adnan Khan were belting it all over the place, but now they're finding the fielders and they're holding their catches. Good stuff from Adil Farooq, Zishan Durrani, and now Fahad Al Hashmi. Usman Munir, 2 of 2, 106 for 7.
सफारी भाई मार दो सफारी भाई
Ehtisham Siddiq in at number 9. Nicely drilled, but straight to extra. And it's been a captaincy masterclass from Adil Farooq tonight. Wonderful experience and making the right bowling changes at the right time.
The only thing he'd be disappointed about is that over from Ayaz.
Well, it was the power play, Abdurrahman, so you do expect those to be slightly more expensive. It must have been in his calculations and estimations. 108 for 7. We were looking at 120 easy. So this has been a wonderful fight back by the Expendables. Final delivery of the innings. It's going to be Ehtisham. Can he get a maximum here? Take it to a target of 115 or thereabouts. Oh yes! Oh yes! Clear the front leg and send it into the basketball courts.
Well, momentum. And that has shifted the momentum towards Rasasi just a little bit. It was a good over in the end from Fahad Al Hashmi. But that 6 will give them a lot of confidence. As you said, that 115 mark is something that will be a bit of a mental win for Rasasi. But a good display by the Expendables.
Well, it's tough to judge the body languages right now. Both sides look slightly apprehensive. Rasasi may feel they don't have enough runs on the board, and Expendables may feel this target is a little steep. But this game is fascinatingly poised. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard. Syed Maqsood was cleaned up by an absolute corker from Muhammad Ayaz. Adnan Khan with the top knock, 38 of 19. Hafiz Afridi, 25 of 12, hit some lusty blows. Abdul Malik departing first ball was a setback, but then Safir Tariq picked up the load, 27 of 15 in quick time, and then some little contributions down the order. But Expendables just kept chipping away with the wickets.
Well, the bowlers, Zishan Durrani, 4 for 12, 6 dot balls. So basically, he's bowled a maiden over in the process as well. All the other bowlers going for a few runs, except for Furqan Shafi, 17 and 2. Oh, what a spell there from Zishan Durrani. And look at the fall of wickets. 92 till 106. They lost 3 and 4 and 4 very quick wickets.
Fabulous job there by Durrani indeed. Let's take a look at the highlights then. Take a look at this delivery. First it was Adnan Khan launched Ayaz over extra cover. This is the one. Bang! See ya there later. Furqan Shafi then came in for a bit of tap. Look at that flick over mid-wicket. Fahad Al Hashmi was taken downtown for a ride as well. Abdul Hafiz Afridi was looking in good touch, but then just a rash shot selection. And then Abdul Malik holding out first ball. At that stage, the innings could have gone either way, but then Safir Tariq and Adnan Khan did some lusty hitting. Look at that one, off the ankles and out of the park. Nicely flicked over square leg there by Safir. And then Mohammad Ayaz bowling that power play over. Was a bit unlucky with some of the boundaries, but it was an expensive over. This one absolutely drilled right towards our cameraman, ducking for cover. But then Adil Farooq came in. He was hit for a big 6 over cow corner, but then got his revenge and the huge wicket of Adnan Khan Abdur Rahman.
Yeah, difference about 10-15 runs there, getting the wicket of Adnan Khan. Rahman Gul as well, straight into the hands of the fielder. And Zishan Durrani, what a spell of bowling. And big wickets, Safir Tariq. Ayaz with some very good catches right at the end. Took 2 catches, Usman Khan and Safir. And then Ehtisham finishing it off with a maximum. So 114 on the board. We'll be going for a short break. Don't go anywhere, as the run chase is back in a few minutes. 115 the target for the Expendables.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Vision Cricket Centre here in Sharjah for the Fanco DCC X10 Division 2. It's the final game of the day. Rasasi taking on Expendables, and Rasasi batting first. Have posted a pretty substantial target of 115. It was Adnan Khan 38 of 19 and Safir Tariq 27 of 15. Abdul Hafiz Afridi 25 of 12. The main contributors. Zishan Durrani once again having a fabulous day with the ball. 4 wickets to his name. 4 for 12 were his precise figures. 1 for 32 for Mohammad Ayaz. 1 for 23 for Fahad Al-Hashmi, bowled a very good final over. And Adil Farooq, the captain, former vice-captain of the UAE national side, with the odd wicket as well. So 115 target as Shoaib Ahmed joins me in the comm box. I think it's game on here.
Absolutely game on. The dew is settling in as we speak and it's getting heavier. And I think that's going to be a blessing in disguise for the Expendables. Remember, they lost the toss. Rasasi won the toss, decided to bat first, and now with that 115 and the dew, I'm sure the Expendables will fancy their chances. They need a good start. If they can start in the first 2 overs, the power play overs, they can get those important runs. I think the game is definitely on.
Well, you can see that fog is really descending into the middle of the park. Very spooky conditions for cricket here. And it's going to be Fahad Tariq, be spectacled Fahad Tariq, if that name is familiar. Well, he is the younger brother of our co-commentator Abdur Rahman Tariq. And take a look at the atmosphere here. Here we go. First ball pulled away behind square and is gone for 4.
Well, with the dew settling in, this outfield is going to be even more quicker. And you can see the instant result. First ball, not from the middle of the bat, a short ball. I don't know why, but that plan has not worked for Fahad Tariq.
Yeah, he gets decent in-swing, but not from that length. And it feels like the setting of Michael Jackson's Thriller video right now. Imran Sheikh, big, tall, powerfully built lad. Tell us more about him, Shoaib.
Well, he's an explosive batter. He's scored a lot of runs, a lot of quick runs. So he definitely fits the role of an opener.
Inside edge, towards fine leg. Maqsood! Oh, is that a wicket? I think we are in trouble here. Is Fahad Al-Hashmi going to be gone for a platinum duck?
Well, yes, it looks like that. That's a close call. We'll have to look at that in the replay. Let's check that. Oh, yeah, that's a goner. Oh, no. Well, Adnan took a lot of time to dislodge the bails. Once the ball came into his hands, he took a proper second. And I think it's going to be a tough call.
He needed to do that Joss Butler technique of just turning around with the ball, standing in front of the stumps, and that vital half-second lost might allow Fahad Al-Hashmi to continue with his innings. What a dramatic start to the run chase. I wouldn't want to be the third umpire in this position. Very, very, very close indeed. I don't think you can give that out. You have that half frame missing, Shoaib Ahmed.
Absolutely. I think it's not conclusive. And if that's not the case, yes, he survives, Fahad Al-Hashmi.
Well, like a very famous commentator said, he survived by the barest of margins. And he's been in good touch as well. We saw a couple of evenings ago, Fahad Al-Hashmi was pinging the ball around like Tiger Woods in his prime. And well, take a look at this. Everybody's getting out of here. It's getting scary.
It looks like a perfect set of a horror movie. That fog reminds you of, like you mentioned, that album of Michael Jackson. What is it called? A Thriller. Yes, of course.
Here we go. Bowled him! Well, this time he gets his in-swinger picture perfect right. No celebration. Fahad Al-Hashmi. I guess it was written in the stars. It wouldn't be his night.
Oh yes, that was a perfect in-swinging delivery. It pitched and continued to move in. Had no clue whatsoever. Fahad Al-Hashmi. He walks back. First wicket down for the Expendables. It's 5 for 1. Well, Ahmed, in the first innings, I was with Mudassir in the com box, and I mentioned that it's not going to be a big difference in terms of the due. And I'll have to correct myself. I stand corrected. There's a major difference in terms of how much the due is now compared to the first innings. It's getting heavier. And I think it's, like I said, a positive sign for the Expendables. But can they make use of the conditions is the question.
Well, I'm just waiting for the spinners to come on. Junzeb Isar, the new batter in. Pulled away into the gap. That was a clean strike from Junzeb to get off the mark. 4 runs.
Yeah, that was short again from Fahad Tariq. And when you bowl short with that pace, it's just a gift. Gift wrapped. And Junzeb Isar says, well, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Well, he should have a deep mid-wicket in place if he's going to bowl that length. Really asking for trouble. So they've gotten the amount of runs they required. There is that deep mid-wicket in place now. And he's bowled him. Another brute of an in-swinger. And he gets another man clean bowled.
Well, what was Junzeb thinking on that occasion? Shuffling across, was in no position to play the ball. The ball just kept moving behind him. Got some part of the pad, and then the middle stump is gone cartwheeling. So another wicket, back-to-back wickets in the over. 12 in the first. Well, in fact, it's 9 for 2 now.
Well, take a look at that. That hand is absolutely drenched. Very, very tough conditions out there for the bowlers. But Fahad Tariq doesn't seem to mind. He's getting those in-swingers hooping in big time. 2 wickets to his name already. And could he be the game changer of the night? Well, if he is, then we should send out his elder brother for the post-match interview. That'll be interesting.
Oh yes, that'll be truly interesting. That will be a first, I think. A brother.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen. Very good point. Meanwhile, Fawad Ghafoor, another big striker of the ball, coming in at 4. Struck on the pads, but just drifting down leg. In fact, given as a wide.
No pad involved. That ball swung so much, beat everything on the way.
Yeah, beat my eyesight too. So 10 runs off the first over, but the loss of Fahad Al-Hashmi and Junzeb is going to hurt Rasasi here. Oh, beautiful shot. Smashed over extra cover. That was clean as a whistle. Timed right out of the screws. Brilliant shot. Take a look at this one. Length ball and bang. No chance for the extra cover. 14 for 2 at the end of the first over. Well, take a look at the ground conditions there. That is absolutely brilliant. The fog has come in big time, and it's taken over the game there. Good luck playing in those conditions. Hopefully, we won't get them on Sunday. Fantastic visuals. Good work by our production team of ITW and Pacific Star Sports. Abdul Malik, left arm swing bowler, coming in 6 wickets in the tournament for him. Look at that economy rate. Brilliant. And Imran Sheikh taking a few liberties. They're not getting in line with the ball.
I completely missed that first delivery from Abdul Malik. Good length to be bowling. Just on the top of middle stump. Missed by a few inches.
Yeah, I'm surprised that actually went over the stumps. We've seen Plenty of low bounce on this pitch. Perhaps that fresh hard ball. So the responsibility is on his broad shoulders. He needs to play a blinder here. They're 101 runs away. Swiped across the line, beats the mid-wicket and the long on. Usman Munir, no chance on this outfield.
Once the ball clears the infield, once it crosses the 30-yard circle, it's going to be very difficult for the fielders to stop it. 4 runs.
Not timed by any means, but that brute power that he has off the back foot, not an easy shot to play. And Usman had absolutely no chance. Up the hill into the tuck shop. So Abdul Malik, he needs to bowl a lot fuller here. I'm not sure why he's testing the middle of the pitch.
Yes, you're right. He needs to bowl a lot full and try and attack the stumps. We've seen dual bounce on this wicket. He can make use of that if he gets it in the right areas.
Surveying the leg side field, perhaps looking to flick behind fine leg or over square. Abdul Malik needs to use those off cutters. He bowls those really well. It will move away from the right hand batter as well. Deep third in place for him. Pace on, this time jammed into the pads for a dot ball.
Yes, a 4 on the second ball of the over. And I think Abdul has made amends to his line and length. That's much better. Imran will have to manufacture shots if he wants to score runs. Remember, it's the power play over, so you can't afford a lot of dot balls.
And they have a lot of fast medium bowlers in their squad. Rasasi, so you will have pace on. Oh, that's gone through him. Bit of a half appeal from Adnan and the bowler. Let's take a look here. What happened here, Shoaib?
No, very close to the bat. Very, very close to the bat. An appeal from Adnan. But like you said, it was a stifled appeal. Not the most convincing appeals that you would see on a cricket field.
Excellent over so far. He's only conceded that one boundary. Bowling that hard length into the pitch. I guess he knows Imran Sheikh's strengths. Not pitching the ball up to him. Once again, it's that change of pace into the body. And this has been a superb over in the power play. It's setting the Expendables back.
Yes, looks to be struggling at the moment, Imran. That change of pace definitely beat Imran on that occasion. He'll have to take some time for himself, Imran, and understand how the pitch is behaving. Once he does that, he'll be in a better position to play his natural shots.
Yeah, not a lot of feet movement either. This time he's half latched onto it. Single taken to square leg and he'll keep the strike as well. Very good over from Abdul Malik. Only 5 off it. 19 for 2.
मसूद भाई सही है राशिद भाई ले बैट्समैन ले थोड़ा सा बस बाहर बाहर boys.
Fahad Tariq continues. And he's bowling a lot fuller here. Well, that seems to be mighty close to the sticks there. Could have had his third of the night. Let's take a look. Ooh, that was not far away at all.
Well kept by Adnan as well. That ball just did a bit.
Yeah, he has very good hands, Adnan Khan, for a wicketkeeper. This time hit hard. But there is that long on station there. And they haven't taken the power play at this stage, Shoaib.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. They've lost 2 wickets. They can't afford to lose another. One good over will definitely help them, and that could be the power play over, the floating power play. As of now, it's important that they settle down, these 2 batters.
Flicked towards that deep mid wicket. And Fawad Ghafoor, well, he started with a bang, but then was denied the strike for 7 to 8 minutes. Imran Sheikh, 11 off 10. That's not going to cut it. He needs to get hitting or get out. It's as simple as that. Right in the block hold. Nicely bowled and no single taken there. That should have been a straightforward one.
Yes, the run was definitely on. Fido not interested. Fawad Ghafoor. Imran not happy.
I think he's not happy with his batting more than Fido, to be honest. Run a ball 11 is absolutely criminal in T10. Sliced behind point. That's better. That's much more like it. Screams away for a boundary behind point.
That was a good shot. Played on the merit. It was wide and full. Just opened the face of the bat at the last moment, and he's got 4 runs for it. Well played.
He does have that gift of natural timing. Strikes the ball powerfully. Just needs to look to bat the full 10 overs. If he's there, then they'll cruise to that target. Fahad Tariq, meanwhile, hasn't bowled badly at all. 2 for 20 on the day. 2 huge wickets of Fahad Al-Hashmi and Junzeb. Needs to finish well, though. Not with a full toss, though. Belted straight for a boundary. Well, that was disappointing. But vital runs here for the Expendables. 29 for 2 at the end of 3. Not much to report from the batting of Fahad Al-Hashmi and Junzeb Isar. But Imran Sheikh has kicked into gear, 19 of 13. They still have the skipper Adil Farooq to come. A lot will depend on this pair in the middle. Can they build a partnership together? Take them deep. Keep it within striking distance. New bowler in is Mohammad Hassan. Tall, lanky all-rounder. He will get that ball to nip off the surface. And he has a very good change-up delivery as well. So right man to bring in. Like I mentioned earlier, Shoaib, they have a lot of pace on options. So you can feel you can look to use the pace against them.
Yes, that's right. First ball, Fuller, and straight to Rashid. What a great catch. That was hit fast. That was hit hard. And Fawad, well, he'll find himself to be a little unlucky there. A few feet here or there, that would have been a 4, but not to be. Wicket number 3 down.
Absolutely nailed it, but straight to Mohammad Rashid at extra cover. And he took it as easy as you like. Bit of a bobble, but it was always safe. So another big wicket goes down. Fawad Ghafoor has to depart. He'll feel unlucky. He was timing the ball sweetly out there tonight. 29 for 3.
राशि थर्ड मैन पीछे ले कवर अंदर ले नहीं नहीं ओए स्लिप पे खड़ा है पीछे डीप स्लिप
Well, it's the captain Adil Farooq striding in the moment of crisis. Very good strike rate of 140. Can he get his team across the line? They'll need yet another crisis innings from him. He's in good touch. Mohammad Hassan took exactly one delivery to strike. Nicely glided, beats the point fielder. And once again, pace on Shoaib. It can also be your worst enemy in these situations. Beautifully played by Abidil Farooq.
Now, what a great way to start his innings. The skipper just guiding it, opening the face of the bat at the last moment. Beautiful timing on that shot. And this outfield is lightning quick. And with the dew, it's even more quicker. The ball just races away towards the boundary in no time. They'll need a few more of them. But more importantly, they can't afford to lose any more wickets, the Expendables.
Well, he does have a very determined look in his eyes. He wants to get his team to that target. Big full toss. He was deep in his crease and dug out for one. So he's doing the right thing, getting a boundary and getting off strike. Mohammad Hassan looking to bowl full here. 81 required of 39. Certainly doable, but you need a partnership here for sure. Well, that's lovely to see the two skippers coming together, Adil Farooq and Mohammad Rashid. Of course, with the man of the stature of Adil Farooq taking part in this fan code DCC X10. The caliber of the tournament and the viewership has really rocketed. Everybody wants to see a former star of the UAE still playing in such a big tournament.
That's right, and also an Emirati, so a local playing and taking up the sport. I think that is such a positive sign. Very few and far between, but always very good to see.
Absolutely. Oh, big swipe across the line. Nice change up there from Mohammad Hassan. That's been the plan to Imran Sheikh. They've been bowling pace off and the ball coming into him. He doesn't really quite enjoy that angle.
He likes pace on the ball, as almost all batters do. They want that pace so that they can time it and middle it and get those runs. But this change of pace is definitely creating some problems for Imran Sheikh.
Down the leg side. Missed out on that one. Wanted to beat that fine leg fielder, and good running by Adil Farooq. That was touch and go.
He's quick between the wickets, Adil Farooq. We know that. He likes to take those singles and put pressure on the fielders. Very busy cricketer.
Yeah, he's certainly developed himself into a genuine all-rounder. Used to bowl very quick, medium fast, back in his prime. Certainly handy with the bat as well. Trying to pull that away, just hurried onto him. That skiddy nature of the wicket with this heavy dew. 35 for 3 at the end of 4. So far, so good for Rasasi. Fahad Tariq, 2 wickets up top, 2 for 24 in his spell. Abdul Malik bowled a very solid over, and Mohammad Hassan struck on his very first ball, 1 for 5. Plenty of dot balls in there. So they are bossing the game currently. Rasasi look well in control. Abdul Hafiz Afridi into the attack. I'm absolutely flabbergasted he hasn't picked up a wicket in this tournament yet. Let's see if he can change that tonight. Picked up towards mid-wicket and clears the rope for 6. Imran Sheikh kicking into high gear.
Well, pace on delivery from Abdul Hafiz. He needs to change that. Imran was waiting and waiting for that kind of a delivery in the slot. And the first ball he gets, he deposits that over mid-wicket for 6.
Yeah, he has that low back lift. It's gone out of fashion these days. But he certainly generates plenty of power and bat speed. Could this be that big over they're looking for? Maybe 15-20 off it. Oh, short ball and pulled it back. Smart bowling from Abdul Hafiz. I don't think he's going to pitch anything up here anymore.
I think that was a narrow escape for Abdul Hafiz, that short ball. That did hurry on to him. Well directed as well from Abdul Hafiz. But I think Imran, he'll fancy that pace on delivery, like you mentioned.
That was that awkward height. He's a tall batter, so didn't really get up to him. Was below his shoulders. Change up delivery. He's read it. Will it carry to the mid-wicket fence? Oh, yes, it will. And then some more. The second maximum for Imran Sheikh of Abdul Hafiz Afridi.
That was in the slot, a fuller delivery. He got all the time in the world to hit that. And he's connected it well. Got the distance and also the elevation. It went high up in the air. He's quickly moved on to 31. And suddenly the Expendables are back on track. 47 in 4.3 overs.
68 of 33 is certainly doable. If Imran Sheikh continues like this for a couple more overs. 31 of 18. Now his figures look much better. Oh, that one is just gripped on the surface and left him there. Gem of a reply from Abdul Hafiz Afridi.
Again, that length and just taking off once it's pitched, missing the top of off stump.
Just held its line, didn't it? Skillful bowler Abdul Hafiz, underrated with the ball. Oh, this time he's boshed this. It will land though. I thought it was a cleaner connection. And they've only taken 1 run. That's poor. They needed to run quicker there.
You're right, 2 runs were definitely on. Once that ball went into the air, they'll be happy to settle with that 1 run. Last ball of the over. What does Adil Farooq do? Does he go for a big hit? Does he try to get some more runs? Or does he just take a single and not give away any more wickets?
The equation is very much 50-50. I don't think he needs to do anything silly here. Just see him out or capitalize on a bad ball. And he does exactly that. Perfect defense, squeezed away to deep third for 1. At the halfway stage, Expendables 49 for 3. And to take you through to the exciting conclusion of this match is going to be Mudassir Ali and Abdur Rahman Tariq.
Thank you, Shoaib Ahmed and Ahmed Khwaja. Oh, he's bowled him. Mohammad Hassan has a habit of taking a wicket off the first ball of his over, and it's a big, big wicket there. Adil Farooq has to walk back.
Smart thinking by Hassan. Once again, rolling his finger, this time a bit quicker, making room for himself. Perishes Adil Farooq. Big, big trouble. The Expendables 49 for 4.
New batsman Pratik Shettigar has not had a good tournament so far. He needs to contribute with the bat here. for the Expendables. A big appeal. Hopeful appeal to say the least. But he's done the right thing. Got Imran Sheikh back on strike. You've played a lot of cricket with Imran Sheikh, nicknamed KL Rahul, because of his physique and that beard. And I think the batting style as well.
Definitely, and many more things he matches with KL Rahul. Very talented right-hand batters. Because of back injury, he was away from the cricket for many years. This time trying to go big, a slower delivery over the point. Ball racing towards the fence. FTB comes into play, couple of runs. The only hope left for the Expendables is Imran Sheikh batting on 34. What a game this lad is having. Mohammad Hassan with the ball, especially getting rid of Fawad Ghafoor and Adil Farooq, giving away just 7 runs. Imran Sheikh on strike.
Well, targeting the stumps this time. And it's Abdul Malik at long on. Good over this, steady over. If you can get out of it with 7-8 runs, Rasasi will be the happier side here. They need a boundary, the Expendables, to make things interesting. That gap between the numbers of runs needed and the balls left is widening with every single.
Pratik Shettigar. Once again a slower delivery push towards the point. Abdurrahman, was it a good decision to send Fahad Al-Hashmi top of the order?
Well, that's a very good question. And the honest answer is no. With the 2 off spinners coming in to bowl and Fahad Al-Hashmi favouring the leg side, I would have kept him for the spinners. Where Pratik Shettigar is coming to bat, that's where Fahad Al-Hashmi should have come in. A couple of deliveries to get settled in and then unleash against the spinners. What a good over this. Brilliant over from Mohammad Hassan. 54 for 4 Expendables at the under 6. They need 61 runs in the last 4 overs. That's a required run rate of 15 and over.
You bowl, bowling right arm over to you.
Well, it's the captain coming into bowl. That's good to see. Starts off with almost Yorker. And just a single. This is the battle right here. Imran Sheikh against the off spinner. This is the make or break over. Mudassir Ali.
Rashid, an interesting character and a gem of a person, I would say.
Well, not really. Oh, he's got him. Mohammad Rashid, the captain, strikes in the first over. And it is a big, big wicket. Probably the match-winning wicket. He's got a big smile on his face. I asked him at the toss, why aren't you bowling as much as you should? And well, he's coming in the 7th over. And he has the big, big breakthrough here.
Stepping down the track, completely misses the line. Imran Sheikh walks back after making 35 of 24 deliveries with the help of 4 boundaries and 2 sixes. Deep, deep trouble, the Expendables, 55 for 5.
चल X10 bowling right arm over 4 left
As Zishan Durrani now has all to do with the bat. 4 wickets with the ball. First delivery from Rashid, right on the money, on the spot. With 4 wickets in the tournament so far, I scratch my head at why Rashid has bowled so few overs.
He trusts his other players in the team rather than trusting himself. Rashid getting rid of the dangerous man Imran Sheikh. This time Pratik on strike. Once again slow in the air. Just a singles. I feel sorry for Zishan. He has bowled brilliantly, but the batters had let his team down.
Absolutely. With a bowling spell like that, you deserve to be at the winning side. Probably would have been thinking about the post-match presentation and what to say to Ahmed Khwaja when he gets the Man of the Match award. Well, he still has a chance if he scores about 20 odd runs and brings his team back into the game. Oh, there he is. Zishan Durrani versus Rasasi. That's the match going on. In the slot, over the bowler, straight as an arrow for a maximum.
He heard you this time. Zishan Durrani, a flighted delivery sent over. Bowler set straight into the side screen. Maximum 63 for 552 still needed. They need a couple of more big hits.
Well, if they get 4 of this delivery, the equation will be 48 of 18. And it'll take us all back to the 23rd of October. Oh! Is that a 6 or a 4? It is a 6. 46 needed of 18. And Zishan Durrani is having a game of his life. 15 of the over with the wicket. Expendables now 69 for 5. That's the batting card then. 35 for Imran. And then the Dubai dialing code 04563. But Zishan has changed the combination. 13 of 3 for him. Just the 3 extras. So some disciplined bowling. The game is still alive, Mudassir Ali. 46 of 18, as I was saying. Slightly easier equation than the 23rd of October when a certain Virat Kohli and Hardik Pandya were batting.
It doesn't matter because they have lost the semi-final.
Well, I think we've just lost about 200,000 viewers as soon as you said that. You're watching the fan code DCC X10 live from the Vision Cricket Center. Don't go anywhere. An ITW and Pacific Sports Group production. And you have to say hats off to the cameraman, hats off to the team here. There's a lot of mist on the ground. We can't see the ground as well as you guys can on the screen. And this is a pressure moment now for Ehtisham Siddiq. Oh, hit on the pads is going over the keeper. Just a single. This is the battle right here. He gave away 18 runs in the first over he bowled in that match against Schoolboys. 45 needed of 17. Look at that missed. How? Well, you told me why they're playing, because they can still see the ball. We can't.
The love and the passion for the game. And tomorrow is the weekend. I would say today the weekend starts here in Dubai.
Well, the second game on the left of our ground started like 30 minutes ago. So they're going to play all the way till about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Ehtisham Siddiq, quicker delivery. And they're looking for that single. That's a very good ball. And this is a good change from Rashid. Bringing in the pacers. I think Zishan prefers spinners. And that was very quick.
And they need to keep an eye on the net run rate as well. Rashid, if they can win with a 25-27 runs margin, it will be good for the net run rate. Doing good in this over at the Sham. Big heave, misses. It was on the off stump. 3 good deliveries by Etesham, making sure that the team is in control of this match. The man behind the stumps, Adnan Khan, what a brilliant knock he has played earlier.
That cameo from Safir Tariq. I think that was the game-changing moment. Still a lot to play. 44 needed of 15. Goes for the slow delivery in the air. Extra cover. Has no chance. When you can bowl quick and when you can beat the batsman on pace, why would you give him a half volley outside off stump?
At last he managed to get a boundary. Pratik, a slow, fuller delivery, nicely put in the gap. Ball racing towards the deep extra cover. Slowly, steadily they are marching towards the target. 14 balls, 40 runs needed. Couple of big hits.
Played in the air, an easy chance. Far Tariq takes it. And as soon as he takes it, he gives a lesson to Etesham Siddique. Why haven't you bowled that before? What are you doing? I love this guy. No wonder he's my brother.
Following the footsteps of his elder brother.
Oh, the lesson continues, but very well bowled there by Etesham. Going for the shorter delivery, this time quick. Catching Pratik off guard. And the lesson continues. Pratik Shettigar out for 7 of 8. Expendables 75 for 6. Well, new batsman in, I think is Furqan Shafi. No, Vikram Nayak, beg your pardon, but what a brilliant over from Etesham. Just 4 off the bat, 6 in total. And Expendables now 75 for 6, needing 40 of the last 2 overs. Well, the bowling card, Fahad Tariq with the 2 wickets in the first over. And Mohammad Hassan as well, picking up a wicket. First delivery every over he bowled. Abdul Malik might see him come into the attack very quickly. And Etesham Siddique, what a good over from him. So, I think Abdul Malik and Etesham Siddique will finish off the game. I don't think we'll see any spinners with Zishan Durrani batting the way he is. And yes, it's the optional floating power play. Have they left it too late, Mudassir Ali? That power play with Imran Sheikh batting would have been a completely different scenario.
Definitely, they did not do their homework properly. Expendables. Brilliant shot this time on the legs. Heaved over the fine leg for a maximum by Zishan Durrani.
Well, this man just refuses to give up. ZD, Zishan Durrani, is having the game of his life. 4 wickets when he came into bowl. Already has 3 sixes with the bat. He's really enjoying himself. He's a fighter. The game is still on. 34 of 11. As maximum here will really make things interesting, Mudassir Ali. You don't expect somebody like Abdul Malik to concede 20. But cricket is a funny game.
Durrani, be ready. There's a bouncer coming from Abdul Malik. An easy delivery. Been punished by Zishan Durrani. Comes in. Abdul Malik. Nicely bowled and nicely driven. Unable to find the gap between covers and mid-off. Just a single. No, he denied that single, I think.
No, he's taken the single. Loud shout of yeah. And the Expendables, oh, they look sad. Ayaz still not padded up. Furqan padded up. Saqib Hussain has padded up. Interesting, he hasn't gotten a bat so far. Oh, they're looking for a quick single. Adnan a bit slow, going for the direct hit. And I'll tell you what, I've played about 10 years with this guy. I have never seen him hit the stumps.
Comedy of errors. Very slow this time, Adnan on the ball. And the way he targeted those stumps, it reminds me of my childhood playing those marble game. See, he took his time, waited, but still misses.
A good result for the Expendables. Oh, he's middled it, has he? He has middled it. It's another 6. And oh, it destroyed the Pacific Sports Group board. Oh, this game is alive. Mudassir Ali, this game is alive. 26 of 8. Anything can happen. Zishan Durrani. Oh, I'm telling you, there are a lot of teams that are looking at this game right now and they'll want to sign him up very quickly.
Wickets are tumbling down for the Expendables, but when Zishan Durrani is out there, the opposition fielders goes down.
Zishan Durrani destroying the confidence of the bowlers and the boards. Oh, this is a very big delivery now. Very big delivery this for the game for Abdul Malik. He goes for the full toss. It's a misfield, but it'll be a single. That's not a bad result for the Expendables because it means Zishan Durrani will be on the non-striker's end, and that also means Vikram Nayak, well, he has the license now. If he gets out, it's not a bad result. If he gets a 6 or a 4, it's not a bad result. I don't think they will take a single here.
He needs to try and go for that big shot, Vikram. At least a boundary would help the Expendables. In comes Abdul Malik. Played straight towards the long on. Ball racing towards the fence. Nicely fielded by the fielder. Couple of runs. So it all came down to 23 of 6 deliveries.
Well, what an over this. Thanks to Zishan Durrani. Those are our teammates keeping score.
The handsome match referee and his team.
Oh, Mr. Shiju Sam has disappointed me today with just a plain white shirt. Usually wears a very colorful shirt. Having a very serious conversation with the scorers. So give us a wave, guys. You've been very busy the whole day. Oh, they can't hear us. 23. 6 deliveries. Zishan Durrani on strike. 27 of 8 for him. Oh, this is a close game now. It's anyone's game.
Earlier it was with the ball Zishan Durrani. Now he's doing wonders with the bat. Comes in Ehtesham Siddiqui to bowl the final over. Shorter delivery, slow delivery I would say. The dot ball.
Well, 5 balls, 23 runs. One of these has to go for a maximum for Expendables to stay in the game. That dot ball is worth its weight in gold. As I still believe the Expendables. Ehtesham Siddiq, well, he has a tendency of bowling that beamer. Oh, hit straight, very hard. A lot of dew on the outfield. They're pushing for 2. This is suicidal. And he has missed it. Unbelievable. There was no need to do that. And this is poor cricket all around. I have to say, this is very poor cricket all around. Zishan Durrani should have been the one on strike. There was no need to run for that overthrow if you were not going to run 4 runs there, Mudassir Ali.
No presence of mind. But both the batters, Vikram Nayak and Zishan Durrani. Durrani is off the mark. Good news for Rasasi. Comes in Ehtisham Siddiqui. Yorker delivery. That's all over, I think, for the Expendables.
Well, again, just keep your foot behind the line, young man, and keep that ball below waistline. 20 needed off 3. What a decision there by first Ehtisham Siddiq to throw when he could have just run and flicked off the bails. And then Zishan Durrani denying that 4th run and staying off strike. 30 off 10. Just a single. Oh, it's all elementary now. It's all academic. 20 off 3. Now 19 off 2. Zishan Durrani will be back on strike. What a moment that in the game. That extra overthrow actually in the end working in Rasasi's favor, Mudassir.
Brilliant over, and rightly said that extra run going in favor of the Rasasi because Zishan Durrani was off the mark.
Oh, it's slower delivery. I tell you what, Ehtisham Siddiqui, that's 6 he hit in the last ball. And plus this over, he might just have that 1 wicket. But I tell you what, that is a crucial performance from the young lad. Had a very bad game against Schoolboys. Gave away 18 runs in just the 1 over. Started with the beamer. And this is the game of cricket, a game of comebacks. Last ball coming up now. It's in the air. It's a full toss. It's a maximum. And it will only dent the net run rate. Oh, he's upset, and rightly so. Livid with himself, Zishan Durrani. What a game he has had as an individual, as a player for the Expendables. Just 13 runs, Mudassir, between victory and defeat. That first dot ball from Ehtisham, and then that single that they took on the overthrow.
Definitely this loss will hurt the Expendables because the fielding was below average. They have misfielded and gave away easy 20-25 runs, helping Rasasi to post that 114 on board. And when it came down to chase, Rasasi winning by 12 runs. The damage was done by Fahad Tariq, but those 2 wickets in the first over, denting Expendables. Mohammad Hassan also got 2 wickets, and talking about the batting chart,
Was just Imran and Zishan, and then nothing in the middle. 35 of 24 for Imran, 36 of 12 from Zishan Durrani. 102 for 6 in the 10 overs, just 13 runs short. That's the bowling card. And the pick of the bowlers was Mohammad Hassan, 2 for 9 on the day. Fahad Tariq, 2 for 24. Those first 2 wickets, 5 and 2, as you can see in the follow wickets column. And then Ehtisham Siddiqui bowled the 8th and the 10th over, gave away only 14 runs, picked up a wicket, and won the game for Rasasi. What a day of cricket we've had here at the fan code DCC X10 Rapid Fire. The highlights will show you how they crumbled the Expendables batsmen. Fahad Al-Hashmi sent in to open the batting. I don't understand that move. Junzeb walking across his stumps and deflecting onto the wicket. Abdul Malik started off the over with a boundary, but then came back nicely. And Hassan, well, he's made it a habit now, picking up a wicket first ball every over. Hafiz's over was a bit expensive, 14 coming off that over. And at that time, Expendables were in the hunt, thanks to Imran Sheikh. Then again, it was Hassan, and that was such a big wicket. Adil Farooq. But the moment of the game for me was this ball right here from the captain. And walked in Zishan Durrani. He didn't understand what the fuss was all about. 2 balls, 2 sixes. See you later, Mr. Rashid. Ehtisham Siddiq. What a good spell from him. FTB taking the catch first. Abdul Malik going for a few runs. Thanks to Zishan Durrani's batting. That's 6. Very close, and Hassan taking out Pacific Sports Board. And the last ball. Well, till then the game was done and dusted. So there you have it, the match summary then. Adnan Khan continuing his good form today. 38 of 19 following that 49 he scored in the first match. Safir Tariq, another cameo from him. 27 of 15. And Abdul Hafiz at a strike rate of 200 plus. 25 of 12. Zishan Durrani, his name is everywhere. 4 wickets for just 12 runs. And when you understand that the other team has scored 114, you take the value of that spell. In the chase again is that man Zishan Durrani up top. 36 of 12. Imran Sheikh 35 of 24. There was Mohammad Hassan and Fahad Tariq Butt who picked up 2 wickets each. Rasasi winning by 12 runs. Those are the results then for today. Cool Boys winning against Rasasi by 30 runs in the first game. G-Force losing against Z-Game Strikers by 14 runs in the last game. The nail biter Rasasi winning by 12 runs. Fan code DCC X10 Division 2 results for 11th of November live from the Vision Cricket Centre. And the points table, oh, it's all close and neck there. Mudassir Ali, 8 points for Z Game Strikers, 6 for Rasasi. Cool Boys with 6 but with a game in hand. And the Expendables and G-Force Lions, well, they're more or less out of the equation. Remember, this is a double round robin. So they'll play 8 games each. A lot of cricket yet to come. And the top 2 teams will play the final. Well, we've got Ahmed Khwaja, who's with the man of the match of this crucial encounter. Down to you, Ahmed.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vision Cricket Centre for the post-match presentation of the fan code DCC X10 Division 2. In match number 12, it was Rasasi who won the toss and elected to bat first. They posted a score of 114, and in reply, it was the Expendables who could only manage 102 for 6. And Rasasi won the game comfortably by 12 runs. Now it's time to present the Player of the Match award. It will be presented by Mr. Shiju Sam, our match referee. And there were quite a few notable performances. Mohammad Hassan and Fahad Tariq taking 2 wickets each for Rasasi. But there was only one man who deserved the award. It was Adnan Khan for his outstanding innings of 38 of 19 and a stumping. He really set the tone with hard hitting throughout the innings and took them to a score that was defendable in 10 overs. Adnan, 38 of 19, you were threatening to play a big knock, and today it finally came through, but disappointed you didn't get a 50?
It's a difficult platter like T10, you're continuously hitting, so you're taking chances, so it didn't come off, but I think 38 of 19 was good enough for us today. Even 49 in the previous game was not enough. So, it can...
That's true. And there was quite foggy conditions here. Tell us more about it. How difficult it was to bowl and especially to wicket keep for you?
It was quite difficult to grip the ball because, dew was coming on the gloves, on the pads and everything. But we had prepared for this situation and I think we bowled reasonably well.
And of course, you have a lot of friends, colleagues, teammates in the opposition. Must have been plenty of banter out there in the middle.
Yes, there's always banter. We know each other and we've been playing cricket for a long time, so it's good fun.
And who would you like to dedicate this award to?
I'd like to dedicate this award to my parents.
Well, they certainly deserve it. Well played, Adnan.
Thank you.
Well, that was the wicketkeeper for Rasasi, Adnan Khan, with a fabulous innings of 38 for 19 and taking his team to victory. That's all from the post-match award ceremony. Join us tomorrow for more live action from the fan code DCC X10. We'll see you then. Good night.